Have you been able to kind of get with the team in the summer and things like that?
Absolutely. First of all, it's very, very exciting. My parents are actually PO grads. My grandfather played for Philipsburg. All my cousins played for Philipsburg-Osceola. So, it was a tremendous honor to get this position. It means a lot to me. We've gotten together with the kids. About 4 or 5 months ago, there's 13 returning players, and we had 3 footballs, and 2 were flat. And yesterday, we had 23 kids report, and we have 20 new footballs, so things are looking up. So we've worked over the summer. We got some scrimmages going 7-on-7. Kids are moving fast. I think they're believing in what we're doing. I'm pretty excited. So.
I think just, speaking with former coach about, the way that things have gone, just at the school in general, it seems like the interest in just participating in anything had really been down. Is that kind of the battle you have to fight to start the year? Just kind of getting the answer stuff?
Well, that's part of the process. If you think of a kid that sees a football program maybe I've been doing very well, they might lose some interest to put that time in to commit to something like that. So when I first took the position and talked to everybody, the belief in the program and what they were doing, it was down. And I think it's going to take some time, but I truly believe in that PO spirit. My parents graduated from there. I know everybody in the area. They're extremely hungry. But belief takes a while. And in our first practice yesterday, I asked each kid what their belief was as a football player. The answers were okay, but not quite what I expect. And so, a lot of what we're doing is building belief. And that starts with the players first, and then it sort of gravitates bigger as time goes on. So.
Did you have to, were you living in this area, or did you have to move back here?
Well, I graduated from State High in 1993. Went to University of Pennsylvania. I played there under Al Bagnoli. I also coached under him for a few years. Almost went the coaching route. I had a job with the Philadelphia Eagles, but decided to go the Wall Street route. Had my daughter, and I decided that my wife and I was also a State College grad, that we didn't want to raise our family in New York City. So we packed up, moved back here 3 years ago, and went to a Philipsburg game last year, and I felt compelled to get back into coaching, and so far I'm loving it, so it's exciting times.
That's awesome. I just got back from New York. Spent time just taking pictures of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Outside of this, I like to take photos. The excitement to get back and to kind of build something, is that something that you're able to kind of see after the experiences that you've had, to be able to kind of take pride in the fact that you can start to build something new?
This is a startup, and I was part of a startup firm. It's the same idea, just generating ideas, and what's that book? Good to Great. The most important thing to do is surround yourself with the right people, right? And there are people in the community, Booster Club and superintendent, the athletic director, people around the program that are the right people, all right? They have a belief of what could happen. That's all you need. So it's been a pleasure working with them. So it's interesting because it is a startup. Even you have 13 returning players a couple months ago. I'm a recruiter now. That's my profession, and I spent the off season recruiting as well. So it's been an interesting experience. But the ball is rolling. It's like a little snowball on the top of the mountain. We've kicked it down a little bit, and now it's starting to gain some momentum. So it's pretty exciting.
Of the kids of the kids you've met, the kids that have shown up and now have footballs to play with, who do you know about? Who do you know that are guys that have kind of stepped into, a spot, hey, I'm here, I'm going to lead? Do you have some guys that you're...
Yeah, it's coming along. There's a couple players. Jake Anderson, he's going to be a junior next year. terrific off season. You know, he put some size on, got in the weight room, and there's probably about 8 to 10 other guys that joined him in the weight room. We put together a nice weightlifting off-season program for him, and I think they started to get a little bit of an attitude, a good attitude in the weight room. A couple other guys that, you know, Tanner Lamb, you know, I think he's going to be a big contributor, you know, and then there's Logan Day. I mean, there's quite a few. Ben Johnson's another one. There's quite a few guys that have a look in their eye that they're extremely hungry. And that's all you need. So I'm trying to get them to gravitate to believe in themselves and the process and keep this thing rolling. So they're the right guys. They're the right guys. It's just a matter of them starting to believe.